MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Triston McKenzie will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel Margot.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Wander Franco, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. McKenzie has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So striding in, Yandy Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now the Tribe will get their shot, still scoreless. Jeffrey Springs is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Miles Straw is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-1. The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Into the box, Ahmed Rosario. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch out, nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And 3-1.
Count 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a pickoff play at second, and they got him. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Rosario, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Wow, another curve here that he can't seem to find the zone with. He's really had his share of troubles with location so far this inning.
Now the 2-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 4. No left fielder.
Striding into the box, Josh Naylor. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Rosario rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, but he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Josh Bell the next to hit as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Oh, 1 count. The pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. The set and the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is pitch. The center fielder, Josh Lowe.
At the plate, Josh Lowe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Again, another foul ball. Lowe playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. Here it comes, 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Digging in now, Brandon Lau. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. It remains 1-0. Andres Gimenez the next to bat. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Andres Gimenez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting center, the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Oscar Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting in, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, man. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
A few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. outside for a ball, 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Here's the first pitch to him. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double, puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping in now, Isaac Paradis, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Whoa, give me a break. That landed in Heritage Park. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series. And the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot. That's a way down a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wander Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, and Tampa's taking a 2-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Miles Straw. He drew a walk his first time up.
The center fielder, number 7.
Now the pitch.
Quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. He's set, and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is in time as Mejia got him on a great throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, the designated hitter, Ramirez.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
1-1 the count. Two out, nobody on. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ball over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And another foul ball.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Here's another 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Indians fail to score. They still trail it here 2-1. Set for the start of the 4th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Randy Arozarena. Here comes the first pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
0-2, here it comes.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Josh Lowe.
In now, Josh Lowe. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Josh Naylor, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Josh Naylor.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now back, second base.
So stepping in, Andres Jimenez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
At the plate, Oscar Gonzalez, and he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brandon Lau is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and to start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch-out, 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Francisco Mejia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Isaac Paradis.
Into the box, Isaac Paradis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Swung on, missed. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Grounded to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Manuel Margot. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Even 1-1 count to Margot.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Bell over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Action in the Rays' pen now as they're up and throwing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. takes this the other way to right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And it's fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch. Why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So after the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Ready with the 1-1. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. One and 2. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two and 0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The set and the 2-1. Fastball well outside.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Two down, runners at first and second. Skied into straightaway right. Margot's under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Indians strand a couple through 5, all even at 2-2. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Wander Franco. First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes the right fielder, but this will land untouched. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Popped up. Belt has a play. Oh, no, it drops. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Naylor comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
Settling in now, Harold Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Ball 2.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate now, Josh Lowe, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Indians 2. Garrett Clevenger enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Garrett Clevenger.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Josh Naylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Now we're and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder. Here it comes. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Josh Bell will be next. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Josh Bell. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Clevenger originally hails from Kansas. This is his first year at the big league level. The next 0-2. Pitch popped up. Diaz over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Now at the plate, Andres Jimenez. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ryan Thompson takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Oscar Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 2 out with the man at first. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Mike Zunino would be next. he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's Mike Zunino. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Will Brennan will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Number 17. Will Brennan.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. From the stretch, the 1-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's set. The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in, Tyler Freeman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there. He's in command, nothing in 2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. 3 left for the Indians. They trail 3-2. Will Brennan will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 17. Will Brennan.
7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Brandon Lau.
The second baseman, number 8.
Bo Naylor is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 24, Bo Naylor.
The pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit back toward the mound. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Nick Scanlon comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. At the plate, Francisco Mejia as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Hold the right string that time, Skip.
Isaac Paredes will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. All even now, 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Swinging a ball pulled hard down the line in left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his third hit this afternoon.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Manuel Margot. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Into the box, Wander Franco. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Strong is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Get up and stretch, and Tampa's taken a 4-2 lead. Sean Armstrong gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 64, Sean Armstrong.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miles Straw. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number one. One out now for the Indians in their seventh. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Colin Poche comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Josh Naylor will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 2-2. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
At the plate, Josh Bell. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 1-2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2.
Your attention, please. Pitch change for the Indians. Now playing center field. Number 38, Steven.
Stepping up now, Yandy Diaz singled home a run in his last time up.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Daniel Espino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15, Daniel Espino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the eighth.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Randy Arozarena is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Gonna be a tough play. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Harold Ramirez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Count is 1-2 now. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Now to the plate, Josh Lowe. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Fastball called for strike two. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count to the Rays center fielder. First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Kwan is there, 2 gone. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these 2 performances stack up against one another. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's got it. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jason Adam is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 47, Jason Adam.
Now batting, Andres Jimenez. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andres Jimenez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Standing in, Oscar Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. One out, nobody on. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, Naylor.
Stepping in now, Bo Naylor, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a breaking ball's bounced out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Up next for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Francisco Mejia.
Daniel De Los Santos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error, especially on the road.
In now, Isaac Paradis. And he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Wander Franco, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a three-hit ball game right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0. This is popped up, and no one will get this one. Runner on first with two away. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now 5-2 in favor of Tampa. Number 29 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For Tampa Bay, number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Freeman. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fairbanks stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Lock in a good battle. Here comes another one. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
At the plate, Stephen Kwan. This will get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And he popped him up. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Striding in for the Indians, Ahmed Rosario, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. Started to go there, and the appeal goes down to first, and he did go around, says James Kingsley. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Five to 2 the final today. The Rays have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Jeffrey Springs is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.